Okay, we're at the end of the unit here. I'm thinking I'm going to give it's not a long test, okay? I think I'm going to give it Tuesday. You have a practice one to do. Okay, cross that out, get that out of there, ignore that. Write a rule for the function in the table. That means write an equation, okay? So make your line, okay? And you put equals m, okay? Now m starts at 512. Then I put plus and then dot p. Now I got to find out what that dot number is. That's the hardest work, okay? So first I take 503 minus 506, negative 3. Then I take 3 minus 2, that's 1, so that'd be negative 3 over 1. Then I take 506 minus 509, negative 3, and then 1. Then 509 minus 512 is negative, put negative 3 over 1 for the second one. And then 1 minus 0 is 1. Divide all those. They're always negative 3, okay? So that is the multiplication value. That's your rate of change. So write the equation. 512 plus negative 3 dot p equals m. Okay, there you go. So again, draw your line. Instead of equals y, it's equals m. You start at 512. The key is to find the multiplying number, okay? Minus, put this over this, okay? Tell whether the relationship is linear or non-linear, okay? So, 64 minus 16, that's going to be 48. 3 minus 2 is 1, so you put 48 over 1. 16 minus 4 is 12. 2 minus 1 is 1. Right away, those are different, because that's 48, that's 12, so that's non-linear. Okay, next one. 8 minus 5 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, so 3 over 1. 5 minus 2 is 3, 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 over 1. 2 minus negative 1. That's plus 1, so that is 3. And that's 1. So it's 3 over 1 every time, which is always 3. Okay? That's the same thing. That's linear. Okay, number 4. It's all set up for you too. I make $8 per hour at my job. There's a limit of 40 hours per week. What's the domain and range of the situation? Is the graph continuous or discrete? So let's make an XY table, dollars and hours. The time is the X. Dollars is Y. So go 0, 1, 2. If you want to go to 3, do it. Now if I work 0 hours, I don't get paid. Okay? If I work 1 hour, I get paid $8. 1 times 8, 8. 2 hours, I get paid $8. 2 times 8, 16. Times 8, 24. Okay. Now what's the limit? 40 hours. So put 40 in the hours column. And to find your money limit, you take 40 times 8. That's 320. Okay. So your domain is 0 to 40. And the range is 0 to 320. Okay. Now, continuous or discrete. So do decimals make sense? It's continuous if decimals are okay. Now, I can work 2.5 hours, couldn't I? That's what 2.5 means, 2.5. You can work 2.5 hours, so continuous is the answer. Okay, number 5. Now, graph the function using a table. This is x positive. This is x negative. This is y positive. This is y negative. So I make a table. I want 5 points. Let's just go -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Then y is equal to 4 times x minus 5. You want to put plus negative, do it. Okay, here. Right, then you just copy it down. Okay, so negative 2 goes in for x. Now, 4 times negative 2 plus negative 5 is negative 13. So negative 2 is with negative 13. Then, 4 times negative 1 plus negative 5. Negative 9. 4 times 0 plus negative 5. That's going to be negative 5. 4 times 1 plus negative 5. Okay? It's negative 1. 4 times 2 plus negative 5. That's 3. Okay, plot them. So, negative 2, negative 13. So x is negative, so you go this way because that's x negative side 1, 2. Y is negative 13, but I can't make that, so I cross that out. I'm not graphing it. It's off the graph. So x is negative 1. Y is negative 9. So x negative, y negative is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just made it. 0, negative 5. So x0 is just in the middle. Negative 5, down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, so I'm going to label them. So that's negative 1, negative 9. 0, negative 5. And positive 1, negative 1. So positive on x is this way. Negative 1 on y is still down. Then x is 2, y is 3. X is positive 2, so that's this way. 1, 2. Y positive. 1, 2, 3. Okay, take your ruler, make a line through the points. It's continuous. You can put decimals in for x too. Okay, number 6. Tell where the coordinates represent a function. Remember, they can't repeat. Vertical lines. So that's 1 point, no repeats. But right there I get 3 repeats. So that's not a non-function. That's a discrete graph. Okay? Tell where the coordinates represent a function. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There were no repeats in the domain, so that's a function. Now, I want to do a number 8. I want to make one up, okay? Make a U. Just make a U. It doesn't have to be exact. Make a vertical line through the U. How many times did that cross? Once, okay? It crossed once, so when it's continuous like that, I just make one line. If it crosses once, it's a function. If it would have crossed it twice, it'd be a non-function. Okay, then the last page. Identify the domain and range of the relationship, then tell whether the relationship represents a function. So domain, range. So the domains are x's, 0, 3, 3, 5. The range are the y's, 2, 1, negative 1, 3. Circle the domain. Do you have any repeats? Yes, you do. That's a non-function then. It's a non-function. If you have repeats in the domain, the range doesn't matter. Yeah, I want to see it, but I don't circle it. Okay, negative 4, negative 4, negative 1, negative 4, 0, negative 4, 3, negative 4. So domain, negative 4, negative 1, 0, 3. Then the range, negative 4, negative 4, negative 4, negative 4. Remember, the range doesn't count. It's all about the domain. Are all those different numbers? They are, so that's a function. I don't care if we have the same in the range. It doesn't matter. Okay, then number 10, the last problem. The height h of a helicopter is 40 feet above the ground. The height of the helicopter increases at a rate of 21 feet per second. Write a function rule for the situation. you're doing the same thing you did on the very first problem, except you don't have a table. Okay, that's okay. So make your line, put equals h. Now h would start at 40 plus, and then it increases by 21 feet per second. So it's dot s and 21. So 40 plus 21 times dot s equals h. Now if that would have said decrease instead of increase, it would have been negative 21.